Trump was to come and say he would liberate Palestine, I wouldn't vote for him.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What is going on, brothers and sisters? It is Daniel. We're back here again today. Alhamdulillah. Today, have a funny but also interesting video from Dula Mullah. Hilarious YouTube channel. Check him out. I think he's Yemeni, but he lives in the U.S. And he's just asking people, American Muslims, whether they want to vote for Trump or Kamala Harris. I think election time is within the next 24 hours. So it's a big deal, really. It's kind of interesting also to see who Muslims specifically want to vote for, given that the world itself is in a very critical time right now with Israel and the Middle East, and also Trump having said some questionable things about Muslims in the past. So it is interesting to see who Muslims would potentially want to vote for. I have a feeling, if I had to guess, that they'd vote for Trump. And I don't really know why, but that's just my guess. I just feel like that's just a more rational choice. I feel like Kamala is more of an emotional choice. Anyway, let's see. I'm curious. I'm also looking forward to this because this guy is always hilarious, so we might get some good laughs here.
Today's video is going around and asking American Muslims who are they voting for, Trump or Harris, for the 2024 presidential election. Let's get it. Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
None,
Why?
because I don't like both of them.
Give me one reason.
Based.
I don't like both of them. Their policy is terrible.
You know how Trump said he's going to stop the war in the Middle East. You think it's true?
I doubt it.
Fake.
He's a big liar.
Who you voting for?
Trump.
Why Trump?
Always Trump, man.
Me personally, as an American citizen, I will not have casted a vote this election. It's not really because a lot of Muslims say it's haram. It might be. I don't know. I've heard good arguments from both sides of that, because democracy and we shouldn't, it's not up to us to choose who has power, right? It's up to God. It's quite a good argument, I guess. But also it's kind of to me, it kind of seems like going with the least evil option. That's part of Sharia, is that when you're stuck in a position where you have to do some kind of evil, you would need to pick the less evil. So if you could pick a president that would be less evil, then you should do that. However, what a lot of people don't understand is that the American elections are not completely democratic. The popular vote, when individual citizens cast their vote, they're not all counted up and it's more people voted for Trump, so he wins. It doesn't actually work like that. There's something called an electoral college, and these are the actual people that decide who becomes a president. And so, yeah, I don't even understand really why people vote. It doesn't even really matter. Your vote technically doesn't matter because whoever your state's electoral college decides to vote for is who gets voted in. A lot of people don't know that.
That's it. We got Trump. That's it.
For real?
Yes, sir.
What about Harris?
Trashy.
Who you voting
Trash.
For the Green.
for? Green?
Green Party.
So the Green Party, yeah.
Yes, the Green Party.
No Harris?
No Harris, no Trump.
Why?
I don't like them. They're both against Palestinian and Lebanese and Middle East and everything.
Trump promised that he's going to fix the war in the Middle East. Do you think that's true?
No.
You think he's lying, right?
He's lying to us. The same thing like he did 4 years ago. Same, they're going after war. They're going after genocide to kill kids. يلعن أبوكم.
Sir, who you voting for?
I wonder what she's talking about. 4 years ago, Trump lied. 4 years ago, Biden was elected. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Michigan.
Harris or Trump?
Dearborn, Michigan.
Trump or Harris?
Neither.
Harris.
Trump
this
or
from?
Harris?
No one.
Wait, who just said Harris? Somebody just said Harris?
Harris.
Trump or Harris?
Neither.
Harris.
Trump or Harris?
No one. Because,
None of them.
Yeah.
Why?
Because both of them are supporting genocide. And they're also bombing my country. They're supporting Israel, who's committing mass genocide for both Palestine and my country, Lebanon. So
So that's the reason why you're not supporting none of them.
none of them.
And but Trump said that he's gonna stop the war in the Middle East. You think that's true?
No, I don't think that's true. They all talk just because you should vote for them.
Who you voting for, Harris or Trump?
Trump.
Why?
Because Trump is good for everyone.
Who are you voting for?
Yeah. I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Salah.
No, you why? Trump or Harris?
Man, that's a hard question right now, even though we're getting so close to the election. You know, I would like to vote for Kamala. You know, I would never
Guys out exercising, mashallah.
vote for Trump in a million years. You know, thinking back to Trump's policy with
I mean, I think so. Maybe he's just really sweaty from walking. I don't know.
rearming Saudi Arabia, allowing them to continue bombing my home country of Yemen. You know, I would never vote for Trump, of course. But how can I sit here and consciously vote for Kamala when I know that she is not doing anything, nor does she have any plan to end Israel's conquest in Gaza and South Lebanon? You know, when I look at that, I can think of no way that I could support her with my vote.
So you're not supporting neither?
Right now, I don't think I can now.
Hey, who are you voting for, Harris or Trump?
I'm not gonna vote this year. This term.
None of them.
None of them.
Why?
Because they're both racist, genocidals, maniacs.
Both of them.
Both of them.
They're basically whatever they say, it's all a lie. When they try to want to help the Middle East.
Bro. Come on, man. They're spending billions of dollars on them every single year, dropping all these bombs on them and everything. So there's no point of voting for people that's just gonna be lying every single time.
So for sure you're not voting for none of them.
Alhamdulillah, I'm not gonna vote. Make sure all the Arabs and Muslims not to vote either.
Trump or Harris?
Trump, number one.
Okay,
It's
why?
like, not voting doesn't really solve the problem, does it? I mean, doesn't really solve anything. But again, it's funny because where I come from, a lot of people would say if you don't vote, it's like an injustice, it's a bad thing. It's looked down upon if you don't vote because people say people died for your right to vote. It's like they don't understand that the vote doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So
Better than Kamala, in my opinion. Trump's gonna save me money in my everyday life.
How come you don't like Kamala?
She supports Israel, and I'm not for that.
So does
Trump or Harris?
Donald Trump, baby, Donald Trump.
Why is that?
He's the best, man. He's real. He's the best.
How you doing?
Good, very, very good.
You feel good? You feel relaxed?
100%.
100%. You feel nice, fresh, looking fresh with the hat, with the suit
100%.
going on. Get a bow.
Thank you so much. Thank
You
you
look
so
like a president of America, inshallah, one day.
Next time.
I got you. So,
Next time.
okay, who you voting for? Trump or Harris?
whose uncle is this?
Trump.
Trump.
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because he love Yemeni people.
But he love Yemen.
Yeah.
I'm sure 100%.
Who you voting for? Trump or Harris?
Trump.
That
Trump
guy's
for
my
sure.
favorite
All
so
the way?
far.
All the way.
You don't like Harris for sure?
No. She's
Why?
supporting the LGBT community. You know, we don't fuck with that.
Trump or Harris?
None of them. I'm not voting this year
Why?
because they're both the same thing.
They're all
all the same shit.
working the same, right?
They're working the same shit.
What? When I look at this guy, I expect him to have kind of a boomy, loud voice, and he has the softest voice ever.
Basically, because they both support Israel against all this wars going on in Gaza, Lebanon, and basically they don't give a shit about our people.
Trump or Harris?
I don't vote at all because in Islam voting is haram.
For sure.
For sure, 100%.
And
إن الحكم إلا لله. If Trump was to come and say he would liberate Palestine, I wouldn't vote for him. It's not about what he's doing for us. It's about is it right or wrong in Islam.
Who you voting for, Trump or Harris?
I wasn't going to vote, but I'm voting for Trump.
Why Trump?
A lot of reasons. I don't like Harris. And if they're as bad as he say he is, then good. Let the rest of the country feel what the rest of the world's feeling.
What about Harris? What do you think of her?
I don't trust her. I never trusted her. She hasn't earned a single vote. And all she does is just laugh. And it's an ugly laugh, to be honest with you.
Cackle.
Trump or
Which
Harris?
cackle?
I'm probably not gonna vote.
None of them.
Yeah, none of them. I think I'm gonna stay away from it. I mean, maybe my vote. People will say my vote will matter, but again, I feel like I could possibly. I mean, if my vote really does matter, I can maybe do damage myself if I vote for the wrong person. So I'd just like to stay away.
Are you voting for Trump or Harris?
Fair.
No, why would I vote for any of them? I'm actually not voting for them. This time I'm taking a different turn and voting green. And for me, this is the biggest smack in the face that you can give our government to let them know that you want to kill our brothers and sisters and our families overseas, steal our tax dollars to send more bombs, and then you still want to twist our arms to, vote red or blue, and I'm not doing that. So I'm actually going green this year.
Who are you voting for?
Trump.
Why are you voting for Trump?
With the Trump hat.
Because we lived through Kamala, we lived through Trump. You know, through Trump, people aren't posting videos and, you know, stories of people just dying, and we're really not doing so good right now. So I just don't want 4 more years of this.
Harris becomes a president. What do you think is going to happen?
Just more funding, more foreign affair funding to Ukraine and Israel. So that's all she's been doing.
Who are you voting for?
Trump. That's a very fair analysis. I mean, it's just like, I feel like even the people that voted for Biden can recognize that the last 4 years have not been very good for America, for the world as a result. And who was the vice president that whole time? It was Kamala. So it's like, why would you expect anything different to come from voting for Kamala? If Kamala gets in, it's going to be the same 4 years as the last 4 years, which was horrible.
Why Trump?
Because he doesn't like EBT.
You mean LGBT, right?
Yeah.
EBT?
LGBTQ.
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 What did he say? What do you mean?
LGBTQ.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Trump.
You're voting for Trump?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because he's doing better. 4 years ago, so he's doing
4 years ago, he did better?
Yep. So I'm thinking he's better.
You think he's going to do better than Harris?
Of course.
Trump or Harris?
None of them.
Why?
Because they're all gada.
What's gada?
They're all idiots. They have gufor. They're all garbage. You see the prices? They're all up. I can't even buy food now.
Everything's expensive, right?
I can't buy even a pack of Doritos. My Snickers are all gone up. $100 right there. Al-Haramain. You go there. You can't buy shit.
But seriously, why are you not voting for none of them?
Because none of them are going to help the situation in Gaza or Palestine. You get me? You see them all dying. Little kids, my age, younger, their mothers. They're not going to help. They're not going to help the Muslim Ummah.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Not voting. Not voting for anybody.
No.
No. They are not equally qualified for my judgment. They're all liars.
All liars. You don't believe them?
No.
Whatever they said. Trump said he's going to create peace in the Middle East. Do you believe that?
No. All same.
All same bullshit.
All bullshit.
Trump or Harris?
Nobody.
Bullshit.
Give me one reason.
Reason because they are not qualified people to run this country. Both are liar, both promises a lot of things. In Palestine, they're doing a lot of bad things. Wow. So, of course, no.
Trump or Harris?
I would vote for Trump. At first, I didn't want to vote for nobody because they're all slave of the Zionists, right? They're all supporting Israel. They're gonna keep on harming all the Muslim peoples and against it. But
It's me like I'm every person. I'm like looking at them and trying to guess their nationality.
as living and citizen of
I mean, I know they're probably American citizens, but you know what I mean.
best, the only thing we could do better for ourselves is get the economy up. And Trump himself, being as a businessman, I think this is gonna be a great for the country.
Who do you think is gonna win, Trump or Harris?
Trump.
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 You guys serious, bro?
Imagine the last guy says Harris. All these broccoli heads.
Nobody Harris? No. Okay, why do you pick Trump?
Because he's against the cartel. Because Harris is trying to open the borders.
I got you. What about you?
Smart.
I picked Trump because he don't support that LGBTQ bullshit.
I got you. What about you?
He's gonna bring back the economy and bring back schools better.
Make schools better?
Yeah, make schools better.
What about you?
He gonna give me a job, bro.
He's gonna make America great again.
Harris or Trump?
Neither.
Trump.
Huh?
Trump.
Why?
No. Hold on. I changed my mind. I think I might be voting for Trump.
Why?
Because, we're not ready for a woman president. Because, if a woman becomes president, right?
Right.
They get, very under pressure, you know what I mean?
What do you think he's gonna do for the country?
He's going to boost the economy.
Okay.
And, he does what he says. So, he's the only president that does that so far besides these fucking Democrats.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Trump.
Why?
Because he doesn't create the LGBTQ, and he said he's gonna make America great again.
You believe him?
Yeah, 100%.
Harris or Trump?
Neither.
None of them.
None of them.
Give me one good reason.
They're killing our people. Both of them.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Where's that guy from? He looks white. I don't see any. Maybe Palestinian. He might be Palestinian.
Both of them.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Whatever you like.
No, who you...
Harris, bro. Fuck Trump.
Trump or Harris?
What?
Trump.
That guy was
Why?
taken out.
Cause he lowered gas prices. He a real one.
Why not Harris?
Harris. Who's Harris? Who's gonna vote for a girl?
My brother. Come out. Who did you? Okay.
You gotta ask for.
Okay, wait. Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Trump. I'm Trump. I'm Republican like 1990. I was Republican when I was in Yemen when Ronald Reagan president. Before I come USA, I love the Republican.
You don't like
what?
You don't like the Democrats.
This is the matter. This is not the question. I like Republican. Don't say that. Who you do here? This is not.
You're straight up Republican.
No, I'm a Republican. I support Republican before I come US. Thank you, Trump.
Why Trump?
I like Trump.
Trump or Harris?
Neither one.
None of them.
Yeah, none of them.
Why is that?
Because they both suck.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Oh yeah, Trump.
Trump?
Yeah.
All the
That
way?
guy looks like the other guy. That guy looks like that guy. No? Is that his brother or something? Oh, no, I'm lost. No, they look the same.
Yeah.
All the way?
All the way.
Why?
Because he made America great. From the experience.
What's up with all these dudes out there like working on cars in a parking lot? What are these guys doing?
4 years he did, America was good.
What about Harris? What do you think about her?
Well, she's the vice president right now, and we don't see any improvement.
Trump or Harris?
My opinion to vote for Trump, but the first thing I ask Trump, for the peace at the Middle East and Gaza and save the children's life. This is what I need from him.
Shake, assalamu alaikum. How you doing, big bro? You all right? That's my brother right here.
Shake.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
You sure you want to answer?
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with everyone. Many people have called me and asked me, who are you going to vote for? I've made my decision. Are you going to respect my decision?
Yes, 100%.
I'm voting for Dula Mula, straight up.
No, what I'm saying, Sheikh. Who are you voting for, Trump or Harris?
Okay, on a serious note, everybody, I think this is a time of unity. Many of our communities have made their decisions, and unfortunately, we notice a clear divide, which is not part of our Islam. We have to respect people's decisions. I see people's point of views. I see why people are voting for this party, that party, the Green Party, and their arguments to some extent are legitimate. And I may not agree with these arguments, but I have to understand them. And so just make sure that, number one, you go out and vote. You have to go out and vote. Staying home is not an option. And we as Muslims, especially with what's happening in Gaza and around the Muslim world and what may happen here, we have to
So
go
here you go. You
out.
got the opposite. You got some. I don't know who this guy is. Dula Mula calling him Sheikh, but he's saying go out and vote. You have to vote. Go. You should go vote. And then you get other Islamic scholars. Not to say that this guy's a scholar. He might be. I don't know. You get other Islamic scholars saying that it's haram to vote.
And voice our opinions and to make sure that we are heard.
What does Zakir Naik say? There is a difference of opinion amongst the scholars.
If you see that you have a friend that made a decision and voted for a party that you may not align with, we have to respect their decisions, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us and to forgive them, but just go out and vote, inshallah.
Okay. That was pretty interesting. So what was the final count? Trump 19, Kamala 2, none 15. That's not super surprising. Yeah, I didn't really consider the amount of people that would not vote, like myself. Yeah, of course it makes sense. A lot of non-voters, just because you think about it rationally, your vote doesn't matter. And then when when there's not a clear good choice, especially for a Muslim, then Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of them are not going to participate in the voting. My prediction, we should know in about 24 hours after posting this video who will be the next president of the United States. And I think Trump is going to take it. I'll be honest. I think Trump is going to take it. I think that the polls are showing that Kamala is going to take it by an edge, but I think a lot of the Trump support comes from more quiet people that don't really involve themselves in these polls and this kind of stuff. They don't really even go out of the house much. A lot of them, they live far away. And there's a lot of Americans. They live far off and they don't have neighbors. They have cows and chickens and horses and barns. And so I think a lot of those people will turn up and vote for Trump. And I'm refuting myself. I just said that the votes don't even matter. I don't know, but I have a feeling Trump's going to win. So I'm just putting that here. We'll see how that ages. And may Allah bless you generously for watching this video with me. And inshallah, we will see you all in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.